In one of my previous videos, I showed you how to put a Rocket League AI bot into Rocket League, but that video is outdated. It doesn't work anymore. So today we're going to learn a new method, or the same method, but with new updated parts. So first, just search up Martico Gem V2 to RBot V5. It recently got updated by East, and just copy the link, and now I'll open terminal and update. Go to your, your files. I don't even know what it is, and then just type git clone, and then do what I'm showing on the screen. Alright, and now you're on your documents folder, and then this thing should pop up, RGem V2 to RBot V5, and then search up RBot GitHub, click on this, and then click beta, the GUI, sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying. Click on beta 14, RBot, download RBot GUI.exe, and then you're going to go back to the RBot, and then click on core, and then you can just download the latest one. So just click on rbotserver.exe, and now you're just gonna move them to your rgem v2 to rbot v5 folder. And then once you have done that, just make sure you download this, because it's not a dangerous file. It's just Windows protects you, just in case it was a malicious file. And then move that to your file also. And now you've got these two so far, and you can just X these out, but don't be like me, because we're gonna use them later too. So you see, you have to reopen back terminal. And now you open this back up, and I don't even know what I'm doing. You search a pipe. You need first install RBot. First install RBot Flatbot. First install this version specifically, alright? And then just install this, and then you can install RBot after. And then choose the correct version. You must choose this version, or the similar versions, because it won't work. Alright? And now, navigate to your documents folder, and then where you train your bot, I have my example bot folder, right? And then you can click on example bot, and then just make sure that the obs and the action parsers that you're using are the same in your rgem v2 to rbot v5 folders too. So as you can see here, I'm using default ops. Make sure the zero paddings things are also the same as where you set it, for example. Alright, and then you can also make sure that your act is also correct. So here's your action parser. Most of you probably use lookup table action, but just in case if you use a different one or custom one, make sure that's also changed. And now make sure that the uploads are still the same. And this is just all your stuff. And then set deterministic to true. Set deterministic to true. So make sure that it plays good, because stochastic is it doesn't play very well. And now for the example bot, get your policy and then copy it, and then go to your documents folder, and then go to your circ, and then just paste this thing out there. Alright. Now you can launch RBot server and just click on more info and run anyways. You must launch your RBot server first, and then the GUI. And then you should open this, and then you should download it with the bot pack. And don't worry, this takes a lot longer than what I'm showing on screen. This is sped up, especially PyTorch takes a long while to download. And then just choose a launcher. I'm using Epic, so. And then here's the GUI. You can play with other bots like Necto and Nexto, but we're gonna add our bot. So just find your folder, click on the circ, and then the bot. And then you can change your loadout. Some of the newer loadout versions are not available on here, so new Go Explosions are probably not updated on here. That's fine. And then just remember to save and close. And since my bot is only 1v1, only put one bot on each side, otherwise it'll crash or something. Alright, you can choose your match settings. You could choose all the mutators, for example, like game speed, ball bounciness, stuff like that. Alright, I'm not going to show you how you launch it, but just from a previous video, it should look something like this. RBot server must be opened, and it takes a little while to open, but it eventually does. You can look at the RBot server thing for any errors, and this is quite chopped gameplay, so I'm just gonna show you some of my bot's gameplay. This is 3 billion subs, I think. I'm not sure. but it pretty much destroys neck though. Anyways, thank you for watching, and hope you subscribe and like and turn on notifications. Thank you.